a sudden we'd kick ourselves in the butt, and it's exactly what Kansas State's MO is. They're not going to beat you. They're going to wait for you to beat you, and then they're going to take advantage of it.
Was the attitude on the field that of like a rivalry game? Are these guys really big rivals to you?
Yes, that's. I don't know if it's because of location or history or the fact that the past 4 years have been complete nail biters, and it's come down to the final 2 minutes of the game in every one of the last 4 years. So I think if you total them up, we've lost by a grand total of like 13 points in 4 years or something like that. And I mean, it's not an official stat, but they've been so close, and we're such similar schools that it kind of breeds a rivalry.
What does the offense maybe need to do now to get in sync for Oklahoma State?
Just go back to work. Focus on what needs to be done. Focus on executing what we have, because it's not what anybody's going to do to us. It's how we don't execute what we're doing, which is what ends up stopping our drives or causing a turnover or whatever happens. It's us inflicting that to ourselves. It's not what a defense is doing to us. So it's just going back and doing what we do better than we've done it before.
Was there a specific thing that they were doing on defense that made it so hard to run the ball today?
I don't know if it was a certain thing on defense, or if they might have had a great scheme going in, and knowing the tendencies that our offense has. If they would have if they would have done a couple things differently, and we would have hit them and gashed them a couple times, then things might have been different. But they're a smart team, they're a physical team, and they're doing what they're doing.
You probably look at the stat sheet and say that maybe Jared didn't have the kind of day he had last week. Were they doing anything different to throw off Jared? I mean, they were blitzing a lot and doing things like that, or is it just okay? Hey, it's another week, and you got to kind of keep that rhythm, or?
I'm not sure. I think what Jared was seeing was he was seeing, I think, what he was supposed to be doing is just that he was a little bit off either way. A little short, a little long, a little fast, a little slow. Something on just a little bit off, because he didn't look bad. He didn't look bad. He didn't play poorly. It's just there's just a little bit off.
How does that affect the passing game when you guys can't get the run game going and they're just kind of sitting on passes and he has to throw the ball 36 times?
I don't. It's tough to say. If the game would have gone differently, I'd probably be able to give you a better answer. But it's just it's the way the ball bounced.
Is it frustrating they had the ball over 40 minutes, seeing Colin Klein hack away for 4 or 5 yards and keep the chains moving?
That's what Kansas State does. It is frustrating, but you're not going to win a time of possession battle with Kansas State. It's just not going to happen. It's what they do. They're 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and their offense and the defense are both geared the same way. As we're going to execute what we do, and we're going to wait for you not to execute what you do. And as soon as that happens, we're going to take advantage of it. And it's not going to be I think their biggest play was they had one play over 30 yards or one play over 20 yards or something like that. And the rest of it is just 7 yards, 6 yards, 6 yards, and that's what they do. And you have to knock them out of that game, and we weren't able to do that.
Is it even that more frustrating that you said what's coming and they still kind of?
Yeah, it is. It is frustrating because offensively and defensively, they didn't give us anything different, anything that we hadn't seen offensively or defensively. It's just they executed better than we did on a lot of series, and it happened that way.
Thank you.